Hello! Hello, everyone who might be checking out this very late night stream, very after the fact. Very much after the fact of when it's actually streaming, because it's a super late night in the US. But hello, everyone. Welcome for watching. That wasn't as much autotune as I wanted. I wanted more autotune. I need to adjust the settings slightly. But as the title says today, I'm going to be doing some kanji practice with WaniKani. This is the main method that I used to use quite often for kanji practice, but I never got that far. I used it for about maybe a year on and off. I got through like 12, 15 levels, and there are, I think, like 40 or 50, maybe 60 levels. I can't even remember, but it goes through the 2,000 plus kanji that are supposed to be well known by people by the time they graduate from school in Japan. Those 2,000 most common kanji that you can basically read, standard materials for, no matter when you are, no matter what you're doing or where you're going. And it's definitely a useful system. I do really like WaniKani's system. It's a good memory method for memorizing kanji. It's not a very good method for using it in practice. It's not going to help you really make sentences out of it or use it in practice, and it's also not really going to help your listening comprehension, but it's good just for memorizing kanji and being able to then figure out what it is. So just as far as kanji goes, not grammar, not nothing else, it's pretty useful on that. Now, as part of this stream, of course, let me try to greet any late night viewers who are watching overseas, any Japanese viewers who want to see a American struggle with kanji. Hello, welcome, konbanwa. Let's see, how would I say anyone watching the VOD? Archive miteru no hito tachi. ようこそ。今夜は漢字の稽古します。漢字を稽古します。漢字稽古します。漢字練習します。So, we can, as you can tell, we have, let me get the website up here. As you can tell, we have radicals, we have kanji, we have vocabulary, and actually, you know what? Let me get out my. This is better if I do this. I'm gonna do this. Here we go, and let me do oh, it's a tiny hand. It's a tiny arm. It's much smaller than my regular arm. Look at this, the size difference. Chisaina, chisaite, chisanate. Squeaky, squeakies. I got something in my eye. That's my guts. So, we've got our radicals here. Let me put it up here. Let me see if the radicals, let's lower this. I want to make sure that the window looks good. Radicals and vocabulary. Let's raise this up a little bit. Now I see. Okay. So this will be fine. It's a little bit lower than what I am normally. No, that's not what I want. That is not what I want. I guess that's fine. Tiny little hand. Let me make the hand a little bit... No, actually, that's the tiny little hand. That's fine. I lied. There we go. That's much better. Just a little bit better. So, we're going to go through radicals, kanji, and vocabulary. This is a new lesson right here. And we're going to see how well we remember it. I'm feeling pretty good. I have my late night food. I have some pasta here. And when I'm hungry, I can have myself a snack of pasta. Pasta ga arimasu. Kora ni arimasu. Kora o arimasu. Ga arimasu? Kora ga arimasu. And if I burp, I will have to mute very, very quickly. And I'm feeling energetic. I got not only that kind of caffeine in me right now for this late night stream, but I also danced for exercise tonight. I love dancing for exercise, like this. I love doing that for exercise. And what I'll do is I will go outside and dance, like out on one of the like walking trails around here. And of course it would look super suspicious late at night, like instead of just, you know, a random jogger jogging out on the trails, just to see a random dancer just dancing out on the trails in the middle of the night in like some unlit part of town without any sort of houses around. If anyone was just coming across me at that point, I would just look like some weird stalker, some weird like crazy person, or I'd be like the victim on a crime show. They'd be like, well, he was just dancing on his own out on the trail in the middle of the night. It's like, we don't know why he was doing that. There's no witnesses. Like, yeah, you know, that's perfect. So, konya wa what's outside? Okugai. Okugai. Konya wa okugai ni odoru de exercise shimata. Exercise shita. Shita. Exercise shita. 楽しいけど、変な男見える。Yeah, I think that's good enough. A weird man. 見てる。変な男見てる。So, I think that got the point across. Let's start the session and see what kind of kanji there are for us to take a look at. Alright, so... Oh, whoops. I accidentally skipped past a thing. So, on the table. Table no ue. Can I increase the text size of this? That seems fine. So let me get a little bit closer, read this a little bit better. So, table no ue. This vocabulary is composed of one kanji, ue. Does the combination of kanji meanings somewhat relate to the vocabulary meaning? Based on the kanji composition, can you guess the reading of the vocabulary? I think it's table no ue. Meaning, tabletop. First, we have a katakana word, safe to assume that it's a loan word. Like many loan words, it comes from English. Say it out loud. And what do you have? That's right, table. Then comes the particle no, which joins two nouns together. Finally, we have ue, which you learned means up or above. Put all these pieces together and you have a phrase meaning on the table or tabletop. Tabletop, on the table. Reading. Table no ue. Table no ue. Table. So, table goes table, table, table no ue. Table no ue. Table no ue. Table no ue. Are you guys able to hear when I play these? I wonder. There's no one I can really ask at the moment. I wonder if I, let me check. Nah, it wouldn't be audible there. Oh well. I can figure that out later. I'm not too worried about this stream being perfect. This stream can just be a nice, relaxing kanji practice. I can get better at audio stuff later. So, table no ue. Word use, table no ue. Common word combinations, pattern use. Table no ue. Ni, table no ue o. To stand on the table. Table no ue ni tatsu. To put something on the table. You know what? These got easier. Table no ue ni oku. Oku. To put something on. Oku. To arrange something on the table. Table no ue ni naraberu. 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 So these sentences, actually let's check the context. Okay, this is normally, they added extra stuff here. This is really good because they didn't used to have like, you know, the word use like section. They just had these long sentences that like kind of made it impossible to learn grammar or anything from that. The book is on the table. Hon wa table no ue ni arimasu. The book, hon wa. As for the book, hon wa, table no ue on the tabletop is it like there. Arimasu. It is. The inanimate object thing is. Oh, I'm sorry, microphone. Arimasu for inanimate object things. Pasta. Pasta. Hopefully the sounds of chewing and mouth noises aren't bad. You know what? Let's mute because it's probably bad. Okay, please put 3 glasses on the table. Table no ue ni glass o 3つ置いてください. Oi. So that's oku. We learned oku from put something on the table. Oku. That's the u verb. So oite. Oite. And that means if I was to do it, it would be like oimasu. Oite kudasai. So, table no ue, on top of the table. Glasu o, the glass. O. Oh, this is weird. I didn't realize that o went in between. Mitsu, 3. Glasu o mitsu. That's a weird. Not familiar with a. I would have assumed it was like Mitsu Grasu or Mitsu no Grasu. So this is kind of a new phrase you're hearing from me. Oite, I'm commanding you to do it. Kudasai, please. I cleaned the table earlier. That is Chitsuka. Is that Chitsuka? No, Satsuki. Yeah. Satsuki. テーブルの上をきれいにしたよ。きれい is pretty. And to the pretty, you did it, yo. All with one strength. Chikarai. No, wait. That's not chikarai. Chikara? But what is it with that? Bai. Oh, chikara ippai. These are two different parts. Chikara ippai. Full power, as hard as one can, with all one's strength. Let's go, meaning... I wonder if I can change it. You've hopefully already learned that chikara means power. You might have also heard the word ippai, because it's used in a lot of conversations. It has a few meanings. You'll learn more of them later. Oops. But the more important one here is full, or a lot. Put these two words together and you have full power with all one's strength, as hard as one can. Remember, this one's with all your strength. Just a side note, ippai can also be written in kanji, which you'll learn later on. However, in simple words like this one, it's usually written in kana. Chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. There's different tones. Chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. Chikara. So the kara is kind of higher. Chikara ippai. Use the same kind of chikara ippai. Word using. To pull with all one's strength. Chikara ippai. Hitsubaru. Hipparu. Chikara ippai hipparu. Hipparu. To do one's best. Chikara ippai ganbaru. Ganbaru. Minasan. Chikara ippai ganbarimasu. To give a big hug. Oh, that's cute. Aww. Aww. Chikara ippai hug o suru. Minasan. Chikara ippai hug o shite kudasai. Next page. Context. We did our best. Chikara ippai ganbarimashita. Shita is the past tense. Please push on the door as hard as you can. Doa o chikara ippai oshite oshite. I guess oshite is oshiru, osuru, oshite kudasai. I ran as fast as I could. So as hard as possible. All of these are like as hard as possible. Like it's not just full power, as hard, yeah, as hard as one can, as much as possible. Give a big hug with your full strength. Do one's best as much as you can. Pull with one's strength, all one's might. We did our very best. Please push on the door as hard as you can. I ran as fast as I could in the relay. To spread something. Wide. To wide something. Honestly, that's great. To say, oh, I widened it. I spread it around. I widened it. Soda drinking ASMR. Honestly, I'm probably going to, try and mute for the burps and stuff. Because I'm drinking soda right now, so I'm very, burping left and right. But honestly, when people eat or drink or anything like on mic, that doesn't bother me. Like that, the sounds of eating and crunching and gulping and stuff don't really bother me. They don't really do anything for me. They're not like good ASMR, but they also don't really bother me. But I guess, and you know what? Actually, I was gonna say a lot of people probably hate it. There's probably a lot of people that, it gives like the heebie-jeebies to eat or drink, like the sound of other people on mic doing that. But, there's also people that probably love it. There's also people that probably, oh, fuck yeah, hell yeah. Like, if it's not because it's like a fetish, then it's just because it's fucking good ASMR. But, so, you know what, who knows? But the same, I'm probably turning some people off, but I'm also probably attracting some fucking weirdos out there. So, can we really say it's bad? If it attracts some weirdos, can we really say it's bad? I don't think, well, Anyway. Let's wide something. So this is normally hiroi, but I don't know this reading of it. It's not gonna be hiro janai. Kono kotoba hiro janai. Hiro no hatsuon ga inai. Garinai. So let's go. Meaning to unfold something. Oh, to spread something wide is to unfold it, like a map or a paper that's folded up. So to open something up, to unfold something, that makes sense. And as a transitive verb means it's something you do to something else. It's not something that you do, that you yourself are doing. It's something you are doing to something else. And that's the ge, as opposed to ga. Usually as are intransitive, something that happens to you or a person themselves, and ge is something that you do to something else. E. This word consists of kanji with hiragana attached. Because the hiragana ends with an u sound, you know the word is a verb. The kanji itself means wide, and the verb version is what happens when you try to make something wider. How do you make something wider? That's right, you have to spread something, to unfold something, or to open something up. All of those actions will make a thing wider. This is a transitive verb. That means it takes a direct object. You spread something. Like a newspaper, or a cloth, or a table. And that's it. That's it. You don't spread anything else. No, that's all. That's all that can possibly be spread in the world. Nothing else can be spread. Get your mind out of the gutter. No. Oh, it is? What the? What? Nani? hirogeru. Hirogeru. I guess it is. This is the I guess the kunyomi reading. Okay. Hirogeru. Since this word has okurigana, hiragana attached to the kanji, you know that it's probably going to be the kunyomi reading. You learned this reading with the kanji, but here's a reminder mnemonic for you. You're going to spread something. The hero is a wide person who unfolds everything. Hirogeru. Hirogeru. So the ro is up. Hirogeru. Hirogeru. And the ge, I guess, as well. Hirogeru. Oh, they don't have a word usage in this one, I guess, because we've already learned this kanji. It was water that spread the virus in Japan. Okay. Nihon ni sono This is a virus. When it's a U sound, this is a U sound, U, but the second letter makes it an E, and when it's a U-E, that kind of becomes V. Virus. Nihon ni sono virus o hirogeta. It was spread. Past tense. The virus o hirogera no wa mizu datta. I don't really get the grammar of this one. In Japan, Nihon ni, that virus, the virus, sono virus o nageta, like the virus was spread, but the no wa, is this like a by? Would be used by virus? Like it was spread by, it was done by, we would use no wa. Like I said, this one isn't very good for teaching grammar. Like a lot of these little small sections, I wouldn't know how to replicate again. I wouldn't know like the proper usage of it in later context. But it's teaching me the kanji really well, the vocabulary really well. So, pastaを食べる. Yay! 3 adults unfolded a blanket. That's quite a sentence. That's quite a sentence. Otona. Oh. What is this? It's not hitori futari. What is 3 people? It's not like Mijin, Minin, no. Sannin, Yonnin. Yeah. Otona sannin de. By using 3 people. Blanketto o hirogeta. So, adults, 3 of them. You often, I'm noticing that you often put the counter just after the word, as opposed to before the word, so that's good for me to remember. Otona 3人でブランケットを広げた. Instead of 広げる, that's just the base form, but 広げた makes it past tense. As soon as I went outside, I opened the book. Naka ni... is it Itesugu? Itesugu? Haitesugu? Haite? No, it's not haite. I wish there was a reading here. Sugu. Hon o hirogeta. To disconnect something, to disconnect or outside, to pull something outside of something else. This was this was part of the sentence I used earlier in the session. Okugai is like in the outdoors. Okugai, and then gai. Gai is often outside. But this one is not kunyomi janai. Gai janai. It's not pronounced gai on this one, because this is not going to be a bunch of other things. Hold on, let's see. Hazusu. Hazusu. Okay. To miss something. To disconnect something, to miss something. That's interesting. To exclude something, to remove something. Wow, this is... Man, this... Kono kanji wa imi ippai ga arimasu. This has a lot of meanings. This one has many, many, many different meanings. Ippai... Is it ippai? No verb or adjective, a na adjective, or not any adjective. It ends in an I. So I would imagine that it's not normally that it's normally just like ippai and then the word after that. Ippai na, ippai no, ippai ippai imi. You know what? Let me Google it. Many meanings. Lot of meanings. It's giving me oku. About so many. Nah, it's not giving me the thing I want. But to miss something, to be disconnected or away, like it's sort of outside. If you're trying to catch a ball and your hand is outside of the ball, or the ball's outside of your hand, then you have missed something. If this is a transitive verb, so something you do to something else, and if you put something away from everything else to outside the thing, like you have a group and put something outside of it, you're excluding it, or you're removing it from the group. If you have something in it, or like plugged in, and you pull it out, you are disconnecting it. So, to out something. Honestly, the exclude or remove or disconnect kind of makes sense if you just think of it to out, like pull out something. If you pull something away or pull something out, or just to put something out of the group, out of the house, then yeah, okay. Man, I'm being put out. I'm being like, excluded. I'm being, pulled out of a class. I'm pulling out the cable from the computer. I'm pulling out, like something, I'm removing something. But then miss something is such a weird one. To miss, to miss something. この意味は難しいですよ。This word consists of a kanji with hiragana attached. Because of the hiragana ends in an u sound, you know the word is a verb. The kanji gai means outside, and the meaning of this verb is somewhat related. It means to disconnect something. Think of it like this. If you disconnect a plug from a socket, you are taking the plug outside of the socket, right? Depending on the context, this verb can also mean
To miss something.
and the target during archery practice, like a target during archery practice.
To remove something. Or to exclude something.
This is a transitive verb, means you do something to us. Hazasu. Hazusu. Hazusu. So the z, hazu, is the upwards syllable. Hazusu. Hazusu. Since the word has okirigana, hiragana attached, you know that it's probably going to be a kunyomi. So it is a kunyomi reading. Am I just wrong? Kunyomi da. Kunyomi da. Dochi ga kunyomi? Shiranai. Kunyomi no imi shiranai. I thought I knew, like, oh, kunyomi. Kono ga kunyomi, sono ga onyomi. I thought I knew that. Shirimasu, wakarimasu. But no. Yeah. Wakarimasen. So you haven't learned this one yet, so here's a mnemonic for you. If you're going to disconnect something, it has to be the right thing. Don't go disconnecting the wrong plug. You'll cause an end trouble. Hazusu. So it has to be disconnected. To remove. It has to be removed. It has to be excluded. It has to be disconnected. Hazusu. Hazusu. But it has to be missed? That's weird. To disconnect something, once you disconnect the plug, please use the exit. Consento. 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 って何? Oh. 外したら The plug is consento? Consento? That's a weird way to say plug. I don't know. That's clearly consent は英語の言葉か? わかりません。この言葉はわかりません。plug コンセントを外したら once you disconnect, it must be like だらしたら is once it has been. Please use the exit. 出口から出すね出ください。I missed the target again. また again. ターゲットを外した外してしまったしてしまったしてしまったしてしまった I don't know what all of this verb form is. まった likeして to miss something else it's a て Why would it be て して Why て てなんで した No, not したyeah 外したしまった is like shimasu, but the past form of shimasu, shimatta. Shite. Nande? We excluded Kyoko from the team. Kyoko, spelled with katakana? Katakana no Kyoko. Kyoko o chiimu kara, from the team. So, we did Kyoko from the team. Excluded, removed. Hazushita. See, like, shita. Shite. Hazushita. Hazushite. Nande? Wakarimasen. Grammar. Bunpo. Wakarimasen. Kono saito wa Kanji Keiko. Ii desu. Kanji Keiko wa ii desu. Kono saito de Kanji Keiko ga ii desu. Demo, Bunpo Keiko ga nai. Ga arinai. Let's remove the engine. Engine o hazushimashou. Shimashou. Echo. A mountain beagle. Yamabiko. That's such a fun word. That's such a funny word, and I don't know what it means. I don't know what the ko. I don't know why, but just Yamabiko. Pico. Yama.
Pico.
Yama.
Pico. Yamabiko.
Yamabiko.
Yamabiko. You know that Yama means mountain. Add the hiragana biko to the end, and this gives you an echo. This gives you
Echo.
That's because B, children, biko.
That's dumb. That's a dumb joke.
Love echoes, especially mountain echoes. Imagine baby bees buzzing as loudly as they can and hearing their voices echoing back at them.
Yeah, guys, just imagine. Doesn't this make it so easy and simple?
Through the mountains. As the kanji suggests, yamabiko is generally used to describe the echo you get if you shout in the mountains. To describe other types of echo, you can use the katakana word echo. By the way, there's actually a kanji for the second part of this word, but it's so rare that it's usually written in kana. Yay!
Yay! Yamabiko. So the ma. Yamabiko. 山彦。コールを飲めます。Mountain echoes resonate. 山彦が響く。響く。響き。響き。響く。山彦が聞こえる。To hear. To 聞こえる。聞こえる。That's why you'll often hear to hear, to be able to hear, or just to hear. Kikoeru. I think this is to be able to hear, but it doesn't say that, so maybe it's not. This is why you'll often hear VTubers asking at the beginning, Kikoemasu ka? Means, can you hear me? Do you hear me? Kikoemasu is to hear or to be able to hear, I think. I think the A. Oh, it's a transitive verb, so honestly, this might be like hear a voice, but no, I guess it's just some sort of like to hear, to be able to hear. And then mas is just like, oh, I am hearing. Ka is a question. Kikoemasu ka? And since there's no real first person or second person, it could be like, am I hearing? But it's most likely, are you hearing? The mountain echo comes back. Yamabiko ga kaete kuru. Return came. I can hear an echo. Ga kikoeru. Is this the kikoeru? Kikoeru. The echoes reverberate. Hibita. I said, yoo-hoo, and yoo-hoo. That came echoing back to me. Now that you learned the 5 new items, yeah, and yes, I know, it was an hour for 5 items. Okay, this is a stream, it has entertainment value. Don't judge me. I'm doing it fun and slowly, and I'm practicing the sentences. I say to myself, and a currently empty room, start the quiz. That's very big text. But that's fine. We can just have this big text. Vocabulary reading. Okay, one thing that I always mess up on is I don't pay attention to whether it says reading or meaning. They'll say like vocabulary meaning and I'll put the reading in. Or vocabulary reading and I'll put the meaning in. And I will get those wrong because I'm just not paying attention to whether it says reading or meaning. This is the readings. This is how it's pronounced. This is chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. Yay! Yamabiko. Yamabiko. Yamapeko. Yamapeko. Table no ue. Table no ue. Reading. Do that thing. Buru no ue. Table no ue. Meaning. See, meaning. Okay. Meaning is to disconnect something. It always wants you to say the something, because if you just say to disconnect, that makes it sound like you're disconnecting or something. Oh, I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to go outside. But it's like, no, it wants the transitive verb thing to disconnect something else. If I just did disconnect, it would mark me wrong. Disconnect something. I wonder if I can add, no, I can't add anything. I like adding the extra meanings because, like, I remember I know whether it's a transitive verb, but I might just forget to type something sometimes. And so I usually like to add the other meaning without, like, just to disconnect, to miss, to exclude. Because, like, I'll know. Like, I'll remember whether it's a transitive or intransitive. Honestly, I'm surprised that this isn't intransitive. I guess maybe there isn't a normal verb to just go out like like that. I guess that's a totally different kanji, so they don't need the same thing. Meaning, tabletop or on the table. Tabletop. On the table, tabletop. Vocabulary reading. Hazusu. Hazu. Su. Yeah. I wonder, can you guys see the progress? Yeah, you can see the progress bar up there. Okay, perfect. I put the page of the perfect kind of cut. Meaning, full power. With all one's strength. With all one's strength, full power as hard as one can. I'm gonna need to put so many, like, with all one's power, full strength, and all the other wordings as well. Hirogeru. Hirogeru. Yamapiko. A mountain. Echo. Vocabulary meaning. To wide something, to spread something, to open something up, to unfold something, to spread something. This is a transitive verb. I sometimes will get the transitive and intransitive word wrong, but I'll know which one which form means the same thing. This is a transitive verb. You do it to something else. To spread something. To spread something, to unfold something, to open something up. Good job. Great job! The items you have just finished quizzing on have been moved to your review. Do you wish to continue on with lessons? Continue with new lessons. Under the bed. Beddo no shita. This is just like on top of the table. Beddo no shita. Beddo no shita. Beddo no shita. Beddo no shita. So many pronunciations that you don't really need. Beddo no shita. Meaning below the bed, beneath the bed, under the bed. In English, we will usually just say under the bed. That's such a common phrase. This starts with another katakana word, so you can assume that it's a loan word. Beddo. This one also comes from English. Can you figure out what it means? Yeah, I wonder. That's right, bed. Then comes the particle no, which joins two nouns together and is like kind of the possessive, or, yeah, the bed's underside. Finally, we have shita, the shit, which you learned means down or below. Put these elements together and you get
Below the bed, under the bed,
or
beneath the bed.
what's under your bed? Hey, don't you fucking ask. Fuck off. Nothing. Nothing. A box spring. Reading. Beddo no shita. Shita. So the shita, like, kind of goes flat or slightly up. Shita. Beddo no shita. Beddo no shita. Shita. Is a standalone word here, so it would use the same reading that you learned when you learned the vocabulary. Word use. To tidy under the bed. Beddo no shita o katatsukeru. Katatsukeru. I guess katatsukeru is to tidy. I've never heard that before. To clean under the bed. Beddo no shita o soji suru. Soji. I've never heard that for clean either. Soji suru. To look under the bed. Beddo no shita Oh, miru. Definitely know that one. And I know the kanji for miru. To crawl under the bed. Bed no shita ni hairu. Just to go under the bed. Bed no shita ni hairu. To hide under the bed. Kakureru. To hide. Kakureru. To place something under the bed. Just to. Bed no shita ni shimo. I'm forgetting what ma and mo look like. That's ma. Shimao. What does mo look like? Okay, it's the other direction. Mo. Swoop mo. That's mo. That's ma. Context. There are 2,000 manga under my bed. Damn. Beddo no shita ni wa. That's just the underneath the bed. As for being under the bed, Nisen satsu no manga ga aru. You never clean under your bed, do you? Hey, anyone watching this? You never clean under your bed, do you? You never clean under your bed, do you? Beddo no shita wa mattaku souji shinai desho. Mattaku. I'm going to hide under the bed and never come out. British person. A nigiri person. Nigiri shushin. Ah! A nigiri shushin desu. Pasta. Igirisujin. Nigiri shushin. Nigirijin. A Brit. Yeah, alright, a British person. Meaning explanation. Igirisu means Great Britain or United Kingdom. So what is a Great Britain person? You guessed it, a British person, or a Brit. That's what I am, I'm a Brit. Reading. Igirisujin. Yeah, Nigirisujin, yeah. The first part is reading is just in katakana. The second part is just the gene from Jane. Igirisujin no a British friends, alright. Igirisujin no Eugene. The image of a British person. Igirisujin no image. British humour. Oh, that don't exist. Nah. We never make jokes. Not a single one of us makes a joke. There's no such thing as British humor. If you think that you're hearing a British person tell a joke, you're wrong. They've made a mistake. It's just a trick of the ears. イギリス人のユーマー。That British person with the straight nose speaks in a nasal voice. What you fucking say to me? The fuck you say to me, bro? I speak in a nasal voice. Huh. Can you play? I can't believe it. I got no idea how to read that. I don't know what this is at all. It's got to be straight, right? Sujino. Something. I don't know what this sentence. I don't know how to read this. Apparently, this British person has tried ume vinegar before. I've never tried ume vinegar. このイギリス人は梅 No. Tried? That's tried? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know these sentences. I've got a friend request from a Brit. I don't know. Yeah. I know the feeling. To mention. To mouth ni suru. To mouth ni suru. To suru the mouth. From your mouth, suru. Not in from, because it's not kara. It should be kara if it's from your mouth. But this is to your mouth. To mention something is to go into your mouth. Can you believe that? To go into your mouth is to mention something. So, whenever you have to mention something to me, you've got to go into your own mouth. Or you've got to go into my mouth. And that's gonna cost you. Now, hold on. Hold the fuck on. How? Why? What? It's just everything to do with your mouth. It's just all the mouth verbs. It's just all mouth stuff. Just any mouth stuff is to go into your mouth. It's just do at the mouth. It's just to do with the mouth. It's just to mouth do. Do on the mouth. Do in the mouth. It's a cute little monkey. You've already learned that coochie. That's right. Coochie means mouth. And here it's followed by the particle ni, which pinpoints a location. The verb suru means to do. So you're doing something to your mouth. You're doing something to your mouth. Logically enough, this expression is used to describe lots of actions that you do with your mouth. It's often used to mean to mention or to say, but with an added descriptive nuance that you said something accidentally or unexpectedly. Maybe something you shouldn't have said. Oh no. So maybe to accidentally mouthed it. Oh geez. It can also mean other things done. It can also mean other things done with the mouth. Like to eat and to drink. Good to know. Kuchi ni suru. Kuchi ni suru. Kuchi ni suru. Kuchi ni suru. Seymour Fogel would have a field day with this accent. Kuchi ni suru. Kuchi ni suru. Kuchi ni suru. To eat cautiously, to say cautiously. Osoru, osoru o. Osoru, osoru. Osoru, osoru. Osoru, osoru. Kuchi ni suru. To say carelessly, to eat accidentally. To eat accidentally. Ukkari. Ukkari. Kuchi ni suru. Hajimete kuchi ni suru. To eat something for the first time. To say them for the Hajimete kuchi ni suru. To put something in your mouth for the first time. Man, we've all been there. I mean, I tell you what, there's always that. Everyone remembers the first time they put something in their mouth. Let me tell you what. To take a bite of the onion. Tamanegi o kuchi ni suru. To sip whiskey. Whiskey o kuchi ni suru. To mention a name. Namae o kuchi ni suru. Namae o. Did I mention the name? Okay, alright. The others. The others. Sono. I forget the reading of this. Need to blow my nose. Hold on one sec. I forget the reading of this. It's been a long time since I've had the reading. Oto? Haka. Hoka. Hoka. Sono hoka. Sono hoka. Sonota. Sonota. This has two readings, but luckily you've learned one of them, I'm sorry, when you've learned the kanji, and the other one when you learn the word hoka. I don't remember learning the kanji ta. The two readings are usually interchangeable too. Sonota. Sonota. Sonohoka. All of these words so far have had like the second syllable. Sonohoka. Kuchi ni suru. The other than that, the others. Sono means that or the, something that is away from you and technically towards, like, you know, the listener. Like, kono is here, or like this, you know, the one near me, closer to me. Sono is the one closer to you, the one of yours that I'm talking about, and asono is the one that's sort of away from both of us. That one over there means the others, other than that, depending on the context. Sono hoka. Word use. Other people. Sono hoka no hito. Other games. Sono hoka no game. Game. Why can't you just say hoka no game? Game. Hoka no game. Other buses. Sono hoka no bus. Those others. I feel like it's those others. Like not just others, but those others. Other than that, other. Other than that, is there anything? Sono hoka. So, other than that. Other than that game, other than that bus, other than that person or people. There are many others other than that. Sono hoka iro iro. Sono hoka iro iro arimasu. Iro iro is just various, like lots of different. It's different. There are many others. Sono hoka, like, other than the many variety, there are quite a bit. Other than that variety, there are. Other than that, is there anything you'd like to say? Sono hoka 何か言いたい。言いたい。Not you, 言いたい。To want to say. 言いたい。言いたい is always want to. And so, 言いたい。言いたい。とこは、とこはありますか？何か言いたいとこありますか？はありますか？その他のゴミは other than that garbage, with that other garbage, other than this garbage, other than that garbage, どうすればいい？どうすればいいですか？ Like, what is good? I don't really know how to use that sentence. Going to the office. でしゃ？出社。The sha is up. 出社. Meaning, arriving at the office, coming to work, going to the office. To leave for work. If you exit somewhere in order to go to your company, you're going to the office, arriving at the office, or going to work. 出社. And it can be an asuru verb, 出社する, to like go to the office, to leave for the office. 出社. This is a jukoku word, a jukoku word that uses the onyomi readings because it's just two kanji, no other kunyomi. And it's not just the thing by itself, which I guess is also the kunyomi. You should be able to read this on your own. Just watch out for the which gets changed instead of shutsu. Instead of shutsu, it gets changed to shusha because as many tsus do in this situation. It gets littler. Capital. Little. And that means it just doubles up whatever next letter comes. Shusha. What is this one again? It's not. It's early. How do you pronounce that word? I'm typing into Google. Oh, I guess it is hayame. Hayame. Nothing. Hayame no shusha. Going to the office in the morning. Asa no shusha. Going to the office on a weekday. Hey, Nichi. I forget the correct reading of this. To go to the office. Wait, is that's not... I forget the reading of that. To go to the office. Shusha o suru. O suru. O suru. Shusha suru. Shusha suru janai. Shusha o suru. To be doing the going out to the office. Now that's weird. Why isn't it just to do go out to the office? Like going to the office doing. Why is it like to do the going to the office? You know? Like with that weird the. To do the going to the office. As if it's a like item that you are doing or using. It sounds like Starfire. I'm going to do the going to the office. Are we going to do the going out? To support going in to the office. Okay. 出社をサポートする. I don't know what that means. To not go to the office. 出社をしない. Time for reporting to work. 出社時間. Yeah. 出社時間. Schedule for going to the office. 出社something te. No. Something. Tai. Before going to the office. 出社前, 出社前, 出社前. Now, let's start the quiz. This will probably be the last little quiz we do. We've been doing it for a little bit over an hour and 15 minutes. I think that's good. And we've only learned like 10, but you know what? Imagine doing 10 a day. That's pretty good. When you think about it like that, then if you do 10 a day, then you've learned 3,650 by the end of the year. When you think of it that way, it's pretty good. I'm going to be doing this a couple times a week, though, so if I learn 10 each time, like 10, a week, there's 52 weeks, that's 520 a year. I only need to do it for 4 years, and then I'll learn all the kanji. That's still not too bad. I should probably do it more often than that, though. So, igirisujin, meaning, is a Brit. It's a Brit, in it. That's a Brit, in it. It is a Brit. That's a Brit, in it. Sono hoka. So, the others. Other than that, the others. Shusha, mean reading. Shusha. Yeah. その他. Oh. その他. Vocabulary. 口にする. 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 はい. Meaning, to do fucking anything with your mouth. 何も口にする. to do mouth stuff. Pretty much to do anything. To mention or say accidentally. To eat or do something accidentally. Or to eat or say or do something for the first time. イギリス人. 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 Alright. 出社. To go to the office. Your answer was a bit off. Going to the office. Arriving at the office. Coming to work. That's fine. Vocabulary reading. ベッドの下. Oh, that one wasn't a second syllable rise. Beddo, not beddo, but beddo no shita. Beddo. Yeah, that's fine, because it's going to be put in correctly. Beddo no shita. Did you know this multiple possible readings does it? Beddo no shita. Oh, it's just the different meaning under the bed. Hooray! I'm done for now. So we did 10 vocabulary. These are the 10 that we learned today. And we have about, I don't want, there's 200 something review words that I haven't done since last time. And so the next time I do this, I'm probably going to do a bunch of review stuff. It felt good just learning some new stuff today. It felt very encouraging. And it felt encouraging to, see a few that I recognized. Things like ueshita to have some words that I recognize still, even after a long time. My original goal for learning Japanese was actually to be able to read manga that I got. It wasn't really to... I started learning before VTubers became a thing, and before I was watching a whole bunch of, Japanese streamers or anything. It wasn't really to... let's get the... I think I'm done with my hand now, so... Ah, fuck, it's still there. So, I, started to, there we go. I started to, learn Japanese before watching a bunch of VTubers and before watching a bunch of Japanese streamers, and the main goal was to be able to read manga that I bought and stuff in Japanese that I bought. I wanted to be able to read it. That was the most important thing. Not really talk or understand. That wasn't really one of my goals. But there were a bunch of manga that were coming out, or usually fan stuff, fan stories, light novels or doujins or things like that I really wanted to read. And that small stuff is never going to get translated. That small stuff, you're never going to see it in English. And so unless there's some sort of person in the community that's willing to translate it for you, you're just kind of screwed as far as understanding it. You could look at the pictures, but you can't really understand what's going on. And so my goal for learning was to try and read manga. Manga, what's to read? Yomi? Yomi. Yoru. To read. Whoops. Wrong keyboard. To read. Yeah, yomu. The reason, learning Japanese reason was wanting to read manga and doujins. To learn, I always forget learn. To learn, manabu. Manabu. So, 日本語を学ぶ理由は漫画を読みたい。漫画とか同人とか読みたい。3年4年in the past. I don't know how to say that. 4 years ago. 4年前始めた漢字練習 because manga を読みたい。でも、久しぶり、練習久しぶり。今 Vtuber になった。Vtuber に、見ます。every day 毎日 Vtuber を見ます。を見る。Vtuber を見る。自分 Vtuber になった。日本語練習。今は日本語練習は必要。 まだ必要。練習したい。来年 Is that next week? 来年次の週次の週来週また勉強します。来週にNext weekend I will study again. I don't know. It changed it to a different one. 来週にまた勉強します。ありがとうございます。So that's it for today. I feel like I got some good practice, and this is nice. If I do this, every week. I also have. This is, Wednesday early morning, late night for JST, and if I do this every week, and possibly on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, that's a good little bit of practice. Having it on stream is always very nice to get me to do stuff. If I feel like I'm obligated to do it because I'm going to be doing it in front of every person watching the VOD, even if there's like tonight, there's no viewers right now, but that doesn't matter because I'm recording it. This is recorded for posterity. It's going to be uploaded to a channel immediately. People could go to the channel and watch it at any point. Even if I'm continuing to do this a year from now, people could go and look at it. It's just there, unless I delete it. Just the idea that there are going to be people watching, and that they will know if I don't do it. Having that obligation to people is very, very helpful for getting me to actually do stuff and to want to do stuff. And because I can make it fun, I can make it entertaining. I don't really need to feel the pressure of it. I actually feel like less pressure doing this in front of, while I'm on recording, than I do if I'm just doing it on my own. Because if I'm doing it on my own, I feel like I should be getting done so much and accomplishing so much so quickly. Doing it on stream, I don't feel the need to accomplish everything or do so much. I can just enjoy myself and have fun reading stuff and just get 10 done and just have it be entertaining. And you know what? Because of that, I will actually end up doing it more often than if I wasn't doing it, than if I was trying to do it constantly, because then I end up not doing it every single week consistently, once or twice a week. There's long periods where I'm just not doing anything, so the consistency of doing it on stream is actually very helpful, even if I don't do too much at a time. So this was fun. I wonder if it would still be as fun with a bunch of people here watching me do it, or if that would be less fun and more pressure. But don't need to worry about that just now, because I get to do this. I get the excitement of streaming it without the pressure of a lot of people watching me. So it actually feels kind of good right now. So thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Minasan oyasumi. Minasan oyasumi. And I will be playing Cuphead. Is that my next thing? Cuphead on Friday. I'm not going to be doing anything Thursday. Yeah, I think it's just Cuphead on Friday. And then drawing after that. So I will see everyone who is currently watching this. You can check out Cuphead stream after this is the next one. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe you learned a few kanji with me, or got to be entertained by me learning on my own. Goodbye. See you next time.